Alright, well here is the new enclosure here. Basically it's just the dog kennel. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. I put this blue tarp over because I wanted to block out some extra wind. It was like a rainy day when I put it up. And then this here I put up because, for one, because of the wind, and also because I have a street light that shines directly in here at nighttime. So I put this up so that it would kind of block that light out a little bit for him, because he's right here. So Duncan is right here. Originally I had bought them both, these cages. They're the 36 inch. That's 36 inches by 30 inches. And it is a beautiful cage. It has tons of space, and I wanted them both to have the cages like that. But I cannot fit both of them in here without stacking them, and I don't want to stack them because I'm obviously collecting the manure, and stacking them is going to involve a lot more cleaning and a lot more making sure that one doesn't, you know, urinate or poop to the one below, and I don't want them to have to go. And plus, not only that, but I want them to be able to see each other, because they are, you know, they're a bonded pair, so as long as they can see each other, they should be fine. But them being one on top of the other is not going to be it's not going to be a good social environment for them to not be able to see each other. So yeah, so this is it. It's basically a dog kennel, but it's nice and sturdy, and I got both of their cages up. Right now I have them up with bungee cords, but I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put some hardware up. I watch Living Traditions Homestead, and I see how he hangs his cages, and I'm gonna probably get some of that stuff to hang their cages. But for right now, they're doing good. Their cages are not, you know, wobbly or anything like that. So I've got hers. She's got like a bar across the top of hers that goes, you know, through this way and then through the other way to keep her cage sturdy. His, as long as he doesn't find them, are zip tied. His cage is zip tied along the back way against the wall of the kennel. But he's been doing good. He's been going in his litter box that I took out of the hutch over there, the hutch that I had them in last year. And I'm gonna move some stuff around over on that side. But she should have plenty of room in this cage to have the babies. I'll put a nesting box in there for her. And yeah, it's nice and shady over here. They're not in the sun. So, and they seem to be really happy over here. Yesterday they were just laying around a lot, just relaxing. They're not like on edge or anything like that, so that's a good thing. But I really wanted Duncan to have the bigger cage as well. That's all right. I had him out actually yesterday. He was out and he was running around here. I would love to be able to do that a lot and just, you know, leave him out. But I'm afraid that there's like ticks around here. I seen a tick. I seen a tick at the other day. It was a really big one too. And I really don't want them to end up with any ticks or anything like that. Just, you know, from being on this ground and back here in this like woody area, because it's pretty much just woods in the back there, trees and bushes and whatnot. But it's nice and breezy back here. It's a beautiful climate for them. So that's the new rabbitry for right now. I was hoping to be able to fit like 4 cages in here, but I see now that they won't be able to be that size over there. I probably would have only been able to fit 3 at the most, and that's if I use small cages. You coming out, Duncan? I'm trying to see if I can get him to figure out how to come in and out. So I guess his cage will do for now. He's got plenty of room to stretch out, so as long as he's got room to stretch out, he can stand up in his cage. I guess that's enough space for now. I will probably switch it around now that I'm thinking about it. I might move it further towards the corner and then put his opening on this side. I just really wanted to just get him up yesterday, so I'll switch him around later on, but for now this is the new digs, and they look like they're adjusting pretty well, so I'm glad for that. So until next time, we'll probably have some babies by then. Ain't that right, Mama? Mama? Mama P? Mama P? Hey girl. Mama P. So I'll show you a little bit of how the kennel is put together and how it works. So there are panels on the kennel, and these little bracket things, they keep the 2 panels together. So there's one on the top and then there's one on the bottom. And that joins every panel together. So every panel has those, and it's all the way around. The top part is pretty much like a tarp, and it has these like loopy fasteners that got like a ball on the end, so it goes through and then the ball is like the stopper. It keeps that secured onto the kennel. It doesn't come down very far, so if the rain is like blowing or if the wind is blowing, that's why I have this extra tarp here to come down just a little bit further to block them from any wind or rain. The bottom is open. I left the bottom completely open. And then the door here has this, basically what you do is you lift it up and then it'll come up and down, and then down is to lock it, and then it won't go. See how that's like a keyhole there, so you lift it up and then you can do what you need to do. So you just lift up, down, and then if you push this down, then it won't open. So that's that. It's not a big door. It's very, very slender. I actually could not get Duncan's cage in. We had to lift it up and slide it underneath. His cage is obviously a dog kennel, but it's nice and sturdy and it's a perfect size for him, so I don't see a problem with it. And he's got a really big piece of wood in there for him to rest on. She's got a big piece of wood in her cage to rest on. Not to mention, she has a lot of hay that she has scattered around, so she's got some comfort in there. The bottoms of his cage, the holes are really big, but on hers, they're really small. Really small holes on her cage. Not sure if you can see the holes, but they're very, very small. And that'll be fine for when she has the babies. That way, the babies aren't struggling in big holes like how he's got. But his feet are big, so he's good. I just gave them some hay, so she's busy sorting out her pile over there. But that's it. That's really, I mean, it was really easy to put together. I don't usually open it to the outside. I usually open it inside because of this tarp that I have on. But it's a really simple kennel to put together. It looks like the top part is really sturdy. It's heavy, but it's not extremely heavy, so I don't see anything. I don't see any issues with it blowing over or anything like that. So yeah, overall, I think it's okay. I wish it was just a little bit bigger, maybe like another 6 inches wider. Or I wish that I could put the door on the side of the kennel. Like if I could have the door like here instead of in the front, I think it would work better. But you can't position where the door goes, I don't think. I might have to talk to my husband and see for sure. But I believe the door is meant to go right there. But I'll figure it out and see. If I can move the door to the side of the kennel, I think I might be able to do a little bit better with the cages in there. But I don't know, we'll see. Right now it's working just fine and they're happy inside there. So that's really all that matters. And I got them out just in time because Penelope is going to be having babies. And I really didn't want to have to move her after she has her babies or even just right before. So she's got a week or two, actually just about a week. She's got about a week before she's due. So she should be nice and settled in and ready to have her babies. So that's it. We'll be back. So I am out here with the rabbits in the morning. Good morning, Duncan. I usually let Duncan out first, and I let him come out and get some exercise if he would like. Right, boy? And then Penelope gets her turn later. I'm trying to find a place to set my coffee. I don't want them to spill it. Duncan has a very bad habit of spilling things. He always spills his water. All right. So I usually let Duncan out first, and I let him get some exercise time. Just some time to run around a little. He's just always extra curious, even though that bag sits there all the time. He's doing really good. He's using a litter box. I try to keep his cage clear of a lot of hay. He likes to stash it and compact it, and you know, because in the winter they were doing that, so he still likes to do that, try to hoard the hay. But I just pull it through the bottom and then it goes into the bin. So these are frozen water bottles that I had out here yesterday, so I'll put those back in the freezer. I should have got those last night. Penelope, baby girl, baby girl. So yeah, today is a big day for her. I'm going to try to give her a nest box. Don't jump, please, it's too far. And let's see how she does. I was gonna go ahead and make her a nest box, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try. Gonna go ahead and try and see if she will take to the to the box. I'm just giving them some treats, some strawberry tops. Duncan, Duncan, hey boy, what are you doing? Duncan. Now he's underneath her cage, so I'm sure he's smelling her. Duncan. She's just eating her treats. So anyhow, I've got this box here, and I'm gonna put this in with her, see if she will use it. So it's big enough, it's the right size. We'll see if she decides to use it or not. I expect her to work on trying to make a nest and start to pull fur in a few days. So she's checking it out. Duncan, hey boy. Hey, boy. Zeke, relax. Duncan. He just jumps in and out of his cage. So I put these water bottles in here. I really want them to start learning how to drink out of these water bottles. It would just make life so much easier. See, like her water is nearly gone. So I would have liked to get the water bottle on the side here, but I didn't. So, and I do need to secure it a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. Alright, so here is the rabbit area, as you could call it. So I've got the kennel with the 2 cages in it. And I've got the totes to collect manure there. And then I moved around the hutch that was over here. I went ahead and moved it to the back. And then I also had this cage that I had fixed, as you could say. And I just slid it right there for now. I had it up on the pallets, like a stand or whatever, but I think what I'm going to do is use the pallets for the manure, this tarp. So I'm going to use this area just exclusively for rabbit manure and use bedding. So I am going to construct another compost pile here, and I'm going to move the compost pile from the garden over to here, and I'm going to use that corner for my window greenhouse, but I'm not going to do that yet. So, and the tarp here is for covering this when it rains, and also to create a little bit of a wind barrier on the other side there. So this tarp, the bottom will come up and over, and then it'll connect like right along the middle there. And then this pallet usually does a good job in blocking some wind, and that's fine. I'll just leave it like that for now. But the tarp will come up and over and just down far enough to like block their cages. Anything below that is fine. I don't care if the air gets in there, they need airflow. So just as long as they don't have a lot of wind coming straight in to their cages. So yeah, that is the rabbit area. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the hutch yet, or the cage. The cage I'm definitely going to use for the cage I'm definitely going to use for the babies when they come. So when they start to get big and when they start to get weaned out, they are going to need to go in these cages. So I'll have to separate girls and boys and whatnot. So I have 4 compartments that I can separate into. I've got 2 in this bottom cage here, and then I've got 2 in the hutch. And basically I could just raise this up. That way I still can collect the manure out of there. So that is the rabbit area right now. I haven't decided what if any other improvements I'm going to make. Penelope looks like she's acclimating to her little box over there. She's not tearing it up, so that's a good sign. Usually when they put something in her cage, she digs at it and scratches at it, like, get this out of here. But I think she's gonna use it. I hope she's gonna use it, and not for a litter box either. So I got this fan from my sister-in-law for Christmas, and it's a solar fan. It's got a solar panel here, and it connects with a USB cord. And I've got that all tucked inside, and then I got them with their fan on here. So I figured as long as it blows, you know, straight through here, Duncan can get some air, and then it'll go through and Penelope. It's not a really strong fan, so I'll probably have to get a second one for Penelope's side. But for right now, it worked out really well the other day. It was so muggy, and I could feel the fan. So that's the rabbit area for now. I'm working on a way for Penelope to be able to come in and out of her cage like Duncan comes in and out of his cage. And I'll probably have to make like some stairs with some crates or something, but we'll see. Right now I just take her out and in, and she does fine. She doesn't fight me like she used to. I'm hoping she's drinking that water out of that jug because her water is really low, and I don't want her to not have water. Dirty boy, you so dirty. Why you so dirty, boy? And it's really cool on the ground up back here, so so Duncan loves it. Penelope likes it too, so. But that's about it. I'm counting down the days for Penelope.